Hello again, and welcome back to Illegally Sighted. This is Jesse, aka BGFH, and I am back for another accessible iOS game video. As I'm recording this, the game just came out, I want to say earlier this week, or late last week. Looking at a game called Moto Championship. And I've only very, very briefly played it just to kind of make sure it works and kind of get a general idea of the mechanics. But it seems like it's either made by or very, very similar to some of the other racing games like Audio Rally Racing. So I'm playing this on my iPhone 7 Plus here. And this is actually going to be another little bit of a different thing because I'm actually trying a new version of Reflector. Reflector 3 is out. That is, many people ask me through comments or through Twitter, what software do I use to record the video, and what software do I use to mirror my iPhone and iPad to my computer. I did a video on that, so if you go into the Events and Updates playlist, you'll see me, I explain it a little bit more in detail. But I use the Bandicam software for recording, but for the mirroring part, I actually use Reflector. And prior to this, I was using Reflector 2, and Reflector 3 is out now, so they've made some changes and updates and stuff. So combine that with Bandicam, and let's just get cracking and see how this goes. So here we go. Actually, let me unmute it because...
Turn voiceover off and use headphones for a better experience. Welcome to Audio Moto Championship. Tap the screen with one finger to scroll the options. Tap the screen with 2 fingers to confirm. Tap the screen with 5 fingers to go back.
So it uses, again, a very similar type of control scheme to the other game. So I'll use 2 fingers to tap.
Tutorial.
So I don't want to do the tutorial right now. And the tutorial, interestingly, is basically just him rattling off a bunch of instructions. It's not like an interactive thing from what I looked at earlier.
Career mode.
Career mode, that's where we're going to probably spend most of our time.
Shop.
Shop, okay, we're going to get new bikes and upgrades and stuff.
Options.
Okay. I haven't actually gone in there. Maybe we should just to see.
Credits. Tutorial.
Let's go into options just to see what's in there.
Career mode. Shop. Options.
Okay, so hit 2 fingers.
Difficulty. Current value. Medium.
Okay, we're on medium, okay.
Controls. Current value. Touch.
Okay, so you have touch, and I think you have also tilt as well.
Difficulty. Current value. Medium.
Okay, so... yeah, not too many options there. I think, what did you say, 5 fingers?
Shop.
Whoa, hey, how you doing? Okay, it was a little touch sensitive there.
Options. Credits. Tutorial. Career mode.
So let's just go into career. And, you know, Moto racing, obviously this is kind of a motorcycle racing game. And it is, like I said, it kind of reminds me a lot of Audio Rally Racing or Audio Speed, which I don't believe works in iOS 11 anymore. I think that is one of the victims that fell prey to the whole 64-bit thing, so...
In career mode, you'll race in 3 different classes on tracks from all over the world. Earn the fame of a true champion. Select a class, 125cc class.
And that's definitely what we'll start with.
125cc class.
Okay, so I don't even have...
125cc class.
So there, if I remember correctly from the description from the App Store, there are 3 or 4 different difficulties, and you have to progress through them all. So we're just going to do 125cc for now.
Select a bike. Schmidt Brothers. Vortex. Top speed. Low. Acceleration. Low. Grip. Medium.
Okay, so this is just your basic bike. I happen to know that that's all we can actually play with right now. Because, like I said, I've played this for probably a grand total of 5 minutes. I don't even think I finished a race, so we're just going to start from scratch. Before we go in, basically what happens is the bike will accelerate automatically, and I either tap and hold on the left or the right side of the screen to steer, and I take 2 fingers. So what I'll probably do is I'll hold the phone, landscape like we have it here, and then if I want to brake, you can hold 2 fingers down. So I'll just take my thumbs, and that's kind of what I use to both steer and brake. So I'll steer by touching either side, and then I will brake by hitting both thumbs down. So
Traveling to Marseille, France.
all right.
3
Laps. The bike will accelerate autonomously. Tap the screen with 2 fingers to brake.
Okay,
Tap the
right,
screen
so-
left or right to bend left or right. A beeping sound will warn you when you're getting too close to the side of the track. Before the start, repeatedly tap the screen to warm up the engine and start with a boost. But don't overdo it, or you'll blow out your engine and you'll start with a delay instead. Tap the screen with 5 fingers to pause the game.
Okay, that's it. Here we go.
Pad start. Lap.
And I can play this visually or audibly.
Okay, the other way now. Keep her steady.
Ow, I hit the wall. And the little bit I played this,
Right. Slow down. Now. Okay. The other way now.
you really
Okay,
do have to
right.
slow down.
Slow down. Now. Okay. Again. Okay.
Seagulls.
The other way now. Okay. Left bend. Slow down.
Okay, oh god. Slow down. Okay, we're getting close to that right side there. I really
Slow
gotta...
down. Now.
I had to turn up my volume. I hope this is loud enough for you guys.
And then long right. Slow down. You're closing in on now.
They don't give you a whole lot of warning, like, for the announcements.
Okay, again. Keep her steady.
Oh! I ran the side again. Go, bike, go!
The other way now.
I do wish it would say
Okay.
left or right and not just the other way. Oh god!
Okay.
Ooh. That was close.
Again. Okay. Long right. Slow down. Now. Easy now. Okay.
Man.
Right.
Now I did look up at the screen. It looks like you can kind of go through
Now.
the
Okay.
riders.
Left. Slow down. Now. Okay. Keep left. Only
2
laps to go. You're good now. Okay. The other way now.
Dang it. The cornering doesn't seem quite as maybe
Okay,
sensitive as I
right.
think it should be.
Now. Okay. The
Which-
other way now. Okay. Keep right. Slow down. Now. Okay.
See, it just says now. Like, I'm actually kind of looking at the screen and listening to what it says. He's not saying right.
The other way now. You're closing in on another racer.
I don't...
Okay.
I don't-
Left bend. Slow down. Now.
He just says now.
Steady. Okay. Long right.
And-
Slow down.
You know, you would know visually if you're going to be going left or right.
You're closing in on another race. Okay. Long straight ahead. And then long right. Slow
Okay,
down.
long right.
Now.
Feather the brake here.
Okay. Again.
Oh, that is a long right.
The other way now.
Shut up, seagull.
Okay. Again. Okay. Again. Okay. Long right. Slow down. Now.
Long right, slow down.
Keep her steady. Whoa.
Ow.
Okay. Keep right.
Keep right.
Slow down. Now. Okay. Keep left. Slow down. Now. Okay. Keep left. Only
1
laps to go.
Keep left,
You're
okay.
Now.
Now it
Okay,
says you're
the other way
now. I think we're getting a lot of things getting cut off because I'm guessing he probably told me what place I was
Okay.
in.
Right. Slow down.
But some of the
Now,
sound
okay.
effects...
The other way now. Okay. Keep right. Slow down. Now.
So it just says now.
Okay.
Like, now what?
Again.
Go left, go right? I mean, the only reason I'm succeeding really is because I'm looking at it. I don't...
Okay. The other way now. Okay. Left bend. Slow down. Now.
I mean, I guess you hear the beep, so you know you have to go
Right.
left, but...
Slow down. Now.
So it says now, and then it's like, okay, which way?
Okay. Long straight ahead, and then long right. Slow down.
Okay, long right.
Now.
I definitely have some thoughts after this first race, and I'll talk about it after I finish here, because we are on our final lap.
Okay. Again. The other way now.
Yeah, the other way.
Okay, again. Okay. Again. Okay. Long right. Slow down.
Okay, long right.
Now.
Slow down.
Okay, keep right.
Keep right.
Slow down. Now. Okay. Keep left. Slow down. Now. Okay. Keep left. Race finished. Slow down. You placed first. Continue. Tap the screen with 2 fingers to continue, or with 5 fingers to go back to the main menu. Earned fame.
500.
Current fame.
Oh, yep, definitely same
500.
company. I
Total
recognize
fame.
that voice.
500.
You're first in the rankings.
I am going to talk with sound clips. No, sorry. It's just one of those things that I really notice, like, where they kind of splice audio clips together, where it doesn't really flow. I remember a lot of people complain about that in like the early 2000s, late 90s, early 2000s, when they really started putting commentary in sports games. It's like, the quarterback is throwing a bullet pass to the receiver number. It's just one of those things that's kind of annoying. That's just sort of funny. But, so, I mean, the game itself controls okay. It seems like it's a little, and that could be due to my bike too, because it said the grip was medium. I might, from what it sounds like, I might want something with high grip to fit my play style. But I don't necessarily think that the like your guide, I don't think that they necessarily always do such a great job of being explicit as to what you're supposed to do. And you really do have to go by the beeps, but sometimes the beeps, but sometimes I think because your bike doesn't steer that well, like I found myself, especially toward the beginning, hitting the wall, because you really, really do have to hit or feather the brake sometimes, because this isn't a game where you can just steer around corners and just go full bore the whole time. You really do got to use that brake. But like sometimes he'll just say okay, or what does he say? I forget the words that he uses. Like he says like okay or next or something like that. And sometimes he'll say like the other way now. And sometimes that does work. But I really do think that they could follow a little bit more through almost like what a rally racer would do. I like where he said long right, or stay left. Because what had happened is it wasn't really a curve. It was kind of like a little, somebody would call it like a dog leg, where it kind of just goes, it's straight, and then it just kind of veers off at an angle. It's not really necessarily a full curve. But some of the descriptions, like I said, especially if you couldn't see the screen at all, there would be a lot more of a learning curve to really memorize the track and be like, okay, kind of interpret in between what the guy is saying and the beeps and everything. For the sake of the video, I am, kind of cheating and looking at the screen off and on. I do try to play it, like I'll close my eyes for a period of time, and then I will, look at the screen just to see what happens. I'll kind of do a little bit of both. But let's hit 2 fingers.
Traveling to Casablanca, Morocco. Sunny.
2
laps.
Okay.
Pad start. Keep left.
Okay, keep left.
Now.
Yeah, so he just says now.
Okay, long straight ahead, and then long left.
Okay, long left.
Slow down. Now, you're closing in on another racer.
Okay, I hear the right, so...
Left.
Okay, we got a left.
Now. Okay, long straight ahead, and then keep right.
So, okay means...
Slow down.
Okay
Now.
means that you've successfully got
Okay,
through a turn.
again.
Well...
Get the other way now. Keep her steady. The other way now.
Okay, we got S-curves here.
The other way now. Okay, left hairpin. Slow down. Now.
Okay, hairpins are really tight turns. They're basically like doing a U-E. Essentially is what you're doing.
Okay, long straight ahead, and then keep left. You're closing in on another racer.
Okay, and keep left.
You're closing in on another racer. Only
1.
left now.
Uh-oh.
You're closing in on another racer. Okay, long straight ahead, and then long left.
Okay, long left.
You're
So
closing
that
in
part's
on a
good.
Slow down.
Oh, slow down.
Third now.
Okay, I'm in first, he said. It cut it off, but I did catch
Okay,
that he
keep
said
left.
first.
Slow down. Now. Okay, long straight ahead.
So I don't know.
Keep right.
I don't know what now means. Like
Slow down.
some of the announcers
Now.
a little bit.
Okay.
What's the word? Ambiguous.
Okay. The other way now.
Ah, don't hit the side.
The other way now.
What's wrong with
The other
left
way
or
now.
right instead of just the other way? Just I mean, because it's when you're trying to react quickly,
Now.
you want to use as few words as possible. You know, a lot of people notice that like when using a screen reader. Like I don't need to hear another word, another way now, or
straight ahead. Keep left.
you know, just you know, left, right, left, or you know, or just say the direction that you're going to be
Please
doing.
finish. Now. You.
Oh, okay, I hit the screen. That's right, it was only 2 laps instead of 3, so I did cut him off. Is there a way to repeat? Apparently not. Yeah, it's a little...
Pad start. Long left.
I would say it's a little buggy.
Now. Keep her steady. Okay.
I have no idea where we are
Then
because we cut off all the speech.
Slow down. Now.
Okay, I heard that on the right. Okay.
Keep her steady. The other way now. You're closing in on another
I would
racer.
feel... Yeah, I mean, I think I would feel better with explicit left turn, right turn,
The other way now. You're closing
or
in
sharp
easy
left
now.
turn, you know, hairpin. He's good about that on the other race. But like,
Easy now. Whoa.
ouch. You know, saying long turn
Okay.
or...
The other way
Uh-oh,
now.
he's passing me, punk. No, you're not. Uh-oh.
Okay. Long left. Slow
I don't even know how many
Now.
laps we're supposed to do here, because,
Keep her
again,
steady.
it got
Okay,
cut
keep
off.
left.
I don't know where I am. I don't know
Laps
how
to
many...
go.
Okay,
4, 7. Now.
short track.
Keep her steady.
Oh, man, I'm doing just craptacular here, guys. Go,
Okay,
buddy, go.
long straight ahead and then right bend.
Okay, a right bend, I think is what he said.
You're slow down.
Yeah, slow down ahead of the
Now.
corner. Damn it. Go, biker, go. God, the acceleration on this thing sucks. No. Yeah, so hitting your brake...
Closing in on another racer. The other way now.
Don't hit it.
Okay, long left. Slow down.
This would
now.
be really tough
Easy now.
to do without
Okay.
vision. I mean, you
The other way
could,
now.
and if I practice and practice, but like, especially in the
Okay,
beginning, I
go
think
left.
that the race
Slow
should
down.
be fairly intuitive.
Now. You're closing in on another
But I
racer.
think that a lot of people could potentially
Okay,
get
keep left.
frustrated
Only slow down.
until they figure it out.
Now. Keep her
You know, in the
steady.
beginning, you want to encourage
Okay,
people to
long
do
straight
well
ahead.
so that they
Then
really get,
right bend.
so that their interest is still
You're
peaked, you
closing in
know?
on another racer.
Okay, we got a biker here we
Slow
just
down.
passed.
Now.
And again, they could have a sound effect like a
The
like a
other way
meow or something just to indicate when you did pass somebody. Because he says, you know, oh, you've approached another racer.
Closing in on another racer.
Yeah, see, there was no sound effect. Like, okay, I'm approaching him, but did I pass him? I don't know. So, you know, and again, you don't have to verbalize everything. You could say, or, you know, you could just have like a, you know, like a Doppler effect, kind of a, kind of a thing to let you know. I wonder, I gotta try, once we get through our, okay,
You
one,
placed first. Continue. Tap the screen with 2 fingers to continue, or with 5 fingers to go back to the main menu. Earned fame.
300.
Current fame.
1,300.
Total fame.
1,300.
You're first in the rankings.
okay, I wonder how many races there are in this, like, circuit, essentially, because I do sort of also want to try the tilt controls to see if I like them any better. In some games, I like the touch controls better, like in Maximum Car, but for things like Rio Racing 3, I think they do an excellent job of the tilt controls, and it's all in how it's tuned and how sensitive it is. So, you know, we'll just have to see. But let's do a continue. See, again, I just hit tap, and it cuts it off. Like, it started. You heard it say like the first syllable, and then it cut it off. I'm not entirely sure that this game was fully baked. I think it could have used a little bit more time in the oven, shall we say? Because there are definitely some things, I mean, it's playable, but there are some interrupt things that happen with the speech. I think that the, you know, there's a few UI things that I would change, have a thing to maybe repeat the text. On the stat screen, or like I said, we got cut off at the last 2 races at the beginning. You see, he just passed me, but you didn't have any idea of that if you couldn't see the screen. He was passing me. There should be more audio cues. You know, and again, I've said a couple times about how...
keep left.
So yeah, keep left. I see, and I don't know what now mean. Like, what does now mean? You know, I guess I could kind of, if I could see, but he said keep left, and then later on he goes now. Like, what?
Long straight ahead, and then keep right.
I just don't think the descriptions are maybe as descriptive, or I mean, not necessarily descriptive, because you don't want them long-winded. But like,
slow down.
I mean, I guess you could say descriptive, but like, you know, just
long straight ahead, and then keep right.
short and sweet, essentially.
Now, you're first. Okay.
Yeah, now. Okay, so it did say I'm first.
Slow down.
Okay.
Now.
Again, I don't know how many laps I need because I got cut off.
Okay, keep right.
Slow.
Now. Okay, the other way now.
Yeah, and I think when he says the other way now, I'm already halfway through the corner. I'm already halfway through the curve by the time he says the other way. Like,
okay, like that.
when you're steering a vehicle, you can't just turn at the corner or at the curve.
Okay.
You have to like slow it to race well. You have to like approach the corner. Whoa!
Okay.
You have to approach the corner ahead of time at a good angle so that you don't smack into the wall, or so that you get through the curve well. So like getting the announcement as you're a quarter of the way through the turn.
Okay.
I mean, I like what's here. Don't get me wrong. Like, but I think there just could be some like fine tuning on some of the language, some of the timing.
Race finished. You place first. Just continue. Tap the screen with 2 fingers to continue.
Different aspects of it that I think could
use
use some
main menu. Earned fame.
300.
Fine tuning in a few different ways.
1,660.
Total fame.
1,660.
You're first in the rankings.
So again, if I tap the screen with 2 fingers, I'll probably just go to the next race. I could hit 5 fingers to go back, but I don't know. Like, what I'm not clear of is, is it like just a continuous race, and then as I earn fame or money or whatever, do I just back out anytime I want to see if I can upgrade or get a new bike? Or, like, do I hit, like, 3 or 5 race? Because a lot of racing games, you'll do, like, a circuit of races, or you'll do a series of races. So, like, I'll just take Mario Kart. You have your Mushroom Cup, and each cup has, it's a series of, let's say, 4 races, and you have to get, place in the top 4, or in the top 3 actually, in order to place, and then your rankings are averaged throughout all the races. So you could potentially not get first in one of the races or 2 of the races, as long as you beat the guy that's in second or whatever consistently. You could still end up first in the overall rankings. Let's do one more.
Traveling to Amsterdam, the Netherlands. Clear.
2.
Laps.
All right, well, this is our last one, and then we're going to back out and try to go to the store, see if I can buy a different bike. Yeah, I haven't really done much with the bike yet, or with the start. I haven't.
Now.
So now what?
Okay, left bend.
That's really kind of bad. Like, now what?
Okay. The other way now.
I really felt I was not given good guidance on how to get, like, was I going to go left? Was I going to go right? I did that purely by vision.
Now.
Okay, so he did say right there.
Long straight ahead, and then right.
Okay, long straight ahead, then right. Okay.
Now. Okay, keep right.
Keep right, okay.
Now.
Hey, puppy.
Okay. Again. The other way now.
Yeah, I think that other way now could probably go a little sooner. Well, it's tough to say.
Okay.
I mean, a lot of that is going to also depend on the speed of your bike.
Okay. Long right. Slow down.
As to how much reaction
Now.
time you're going to be given. The speed and handling, I should say.
Okay. Long right.
Long right,
Slow
okay.
down. You're close now.
Okay.
Easy now.
Yeah, see, we're getting interrupted again.
Okay. Long straight
Now, we
ahead,
just passed
then
another biker,
left.
but we weren't given any indication that we did so. Again, that would be a hopeful thing to audibly know.
Closing in on another racer. Only
1.
laps to go. Door.
So we
now.
just, yeah, again, we just, there needs to be an
Okay,
indication
left bend. Slow down.
when you
You're closing
pass or when
down.
somebody is actually coming up behind you.
Okay. The other way now. They're closing in on another racer. Okay, keep right. Now, they're closing in on another racer. Okay, long straight ahead, and then keep right.
Am I first yet?
Slow down.
I don't think so, because when I passed him, it didn't. Oh, no, there he is.
Okay, keep right. You're first.
All right,
Slow
I'm in
down.
first. Okay.
Now.
Excellent. As long as I don't. Okay, remember puppies. Yep.
The other way now.
Gotta slow down around these. These are sharp S curves, man. These
The other
are.
way now.
You really gotta not just feather the brake. You gotta slow way down to get through
Okay.
those S's here.
The other way now.
No.
Okay, long right.
So again, that one, like, he said long right ahead. Plenty of
Another
time
racer
ahead of time that
closing in
time.
on you.
So I could tell. Oh no, 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 no!
Okay,
Don't you dare
alright.
pass me! Don't you
Slow
Don't you
down.
dare pass me, you bugger!
Now.
Oh, you did! No!
Steady.
No!
Okay.
Pass
straight
him.
ahead, and then keep left. You're first.
Oh, that guy almost got me at the end. Okay, and you know that we're getting to the end because the crowd.
Slow.
You placed first. Continue.
Okay.
Tap the screen with 2 fingers to continue, or with 5 fingers to go back to the main menu. Earned fame.
420.
Current fame.
2080.
Total fame.
2080.
You're first in the rankings.
So I'm going to hit 5 fingers.
Career mode.
Yeah, there's a little bit of touch sensitivity. Because when you try to do a 2-finger or a 5-finger tap, you know, and I just tap it, I don't hold, it seems to kind of almost overpower, like it cuts off the next thing that gets spoken. That's something that could be cleaned up a little bit.
Tutorial. Credits. Options.
I want to go to the shop.
Select a class. 125cc class.
Sure.
Current fame.
2080.
Blacksmith & Co. Warhound 2. Top speed. High. Acceleration. Medium. Grip. Medium. Needed fame.
550.
No, I don't want that one.
Leone. Pegaso. Top speed. High. Acceleration. High. Grip. Medium. Needed fame.
680.
I want to see if I can find...
Yamamoto. Shiba. Top speed. Medium. Acceleration. Medium. Grip. High. Needed fame.
550.
So that one I might look at, because I want to look at something that has a high grip. High grip and high acceleration, I think, would be my...
Huber. Europa. Top speed. High. Acceleration. Medium. Grip. Medium. Needed fame.
600.
Fisher and Hoffman. Bandit. Top speed. High. Acceleration. Low. Grip. High. Needed fame.
600.
No.
Harrison Clark. FX 200. Top speed. Low. Acceleration. High. Grip. Low. Needed fame.
680.
A lot of acceleration, but the rest is kind of garbage.
Saxon. Iris. Top speed. High. Acceleration. Medium. Grip. Low. Needed fame.
6.
No.
Black Crow Motors. Spear. Top speed. Medium. Acceleration. Medium. Grip. Low. Needed fame.
Damn it, I want...
500.
I can settle with mediums for the other things, or, you know, even maybe a... That first one that I saw that had the high the high grip...
Raptor. Wyvern. Top speed. Medium. Acceleration. Medium. Grip. High.
Ah.
Needed fame.
580.
Okay, that's what we're going to do.
Buy.
Yeah.
Current fame.
1500.
Blacksmith & Co. Warhound 2.
So we're
Top
gonna back
speed.
out.
High. 125cc class. Single race mode.
Okay, so I can do single race mode.
Shop.
Wait, what?
Options. Credits. Tutorial. Career mode. Single race mode.
Let's just do a single race because we're going to try our bike. Actually, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do a single race mode with my current touch controls. And then to wrap things up, I might try to switch it to tilt and do another single race. So let's do a single
In
race.
single race mode, you'll be able to choose whatever combination of track and bike among the ones you've already unlocked. Select a track. Amsterdam. Casablanca.
Sure, let's do Casablanca. I think that because I was trying to go for like a shorter one.
Select weather. Clear.
Clear is fine.
Select a bike. Schmidt Brothers. Vortex. Top speed. Low. Acceleration. Low. Grip. Medium.
No.
Raptor. Wyvern. Top speed. Medium. Acceleration. Medium. Grip. High. Traveling to Casablanca. Morocco.
Okay,
Clear.
so now we're going to
laps.
see... Yep. So now let's see how this bike actually performs differently.
Head start.
Oh, yeah, I wasn't even paying attention to the start. Okay.
Now.
Okay.
Long straight ahead, and then long left.
Long left. So let's see how this handles the
Slow down.
corners here.
Now. Keep her steady.
Oh boy. Go fast.
Okay, keep left.
I don't know what that...
Now.
I don't know what that means.
Okay, long straight ahead, and then keep right.
Is that supposed to be
Slow
like
down.
nitrous or something?
Now. Okay, again. The other way now.
I'm trying to really figure out... I don't know...
The other way now.
I'm trying to really
other way
figure out
now.
if grip is actually
Okay,
making
left
much of a
hairpin.
difference. because I was hoping that I would be able to steer sharper around, especially these tighter corners. Maybe a little? I mean, maybe I don't have to slow down quite as much as long as I take the corner early enough, and so I'm not rubbing against the outer wall. Okay. I think it was like the next corner that I...
Long left. You're closing in on another racer. Slow down.
Okay, we're gonna slow down. Okay, yep, no. Yeah, that corner, for whatever... You really gotta slow down after that straightaway.
Now.
Oh!
Okay, pull straight ahead, and then right.
So after a long straightaway, you're really gonna want to slow down a lot. Otherwise, you're gonna have a heck of a time hitting those corners successfully. Yeah, this is not a purely arcade, like, go super fast. Okay.
Long straight ahead.
And I
think in on another racer.
I already did, dude.
Closing in on another racer.
Race finished.
Now.
You placed second. Tap the screen.
Oh wow, I didn't even win that one.
Menu.
That one screw up along the side in the first lap, that cost me the first place. So with single race, you don't actually earn any fame, it looks like.
Welcome to Audio Moto Championship.
Alright, so let's do this.
Career mode, single race shop. Options. Controls, current value, touch. Gyroscope, touch. Gyroscope.
Let's try the gyroscope.
Difficulty, current value, medium.
And we'll back out with 5.
Tutorial. Career mode, single race mode. Select a class, 125cc. Continue. New game. Continue. Select a bike. Schmidt Brothers. Vortex. Top speed. Low. Acceleration.
No.
Raptor. Wyvern. Top speed. Medium. Traveling to Marseille, France. Sun.
Oh, okay, not quite what I meant, but sure, friends, whatever.
That start.
Okay, so now I have to tilt.
Come on.
Oh, what the hell? Oh, weird. Oh, you gotta tilt.
Now.
Oh, I don't know if I...
The other way now.
Oh, this feels really awkward, dude. Because... No,
Okay, right.
This just feels... I get what they're doing.
The other way now. Okay, right. Slow
Well,
down.
let's give it a little while.
Okay, again. Okay.
Whoa, I almost dropped my phone.
Other way now. Okay, left back. Slow
Actually,
down. Now.
you look like a dork, but...
Okay, all right. Now. Okay.
Actually, I find that you can actually haul ass
Slow down.
through the
Now.
corners if you...
Okay, again.
Oh, smack it. Yeah, there we go. So I'll...
The other way now.
Well, you know what?
Racer is closing in on you.
Yeah.
Okay. Again. First hey.
Alright, screw this.
Resume. Quit to main menu.
Yeah. Oh, wait. Hold on.
Quit to main menu.
I said...
Resume. Quit to main menu. Are you sure you want to quit to the main menu?
Yeah.
Welcome to Audio Moto Championship.
All right, let's switch
Career
back.
mode, single shop. Options. 125cc class.
Wait, what?
Single race mode.
No.
Shop. Options.
Options.
Select a class. 125cc class.
I'm hitting options, not race.
Tutorial.
Okay.
Career
Tap.
mode.
Tap.
Single race mode. Shop. Options.
Options. I hit 2 fingers.
Difficulty. Current value. Medium. Controls.
Okay.
Current value. Gyroscope. Easy.
No.
Medium.
See, it's actually registering taps that I'm not making.
Easy. Medium. Difficulty. Current value. Controls. Current. Medium. Controls. Current value. Gyroscope. Difficulty. Current value. Medium. Controls. Current value. Gyroscope. Touch.
Touch. Okay.
Career mode.
So did I switch it?
Single race mode.
Let me just see real quick.
Sunny. Raptor.
Yeah, I don't care what, just tell me what the thing is here.
Pad start. Keep left.
No, it didn't. Okay.
Resume. Quit to main menu. Are you sure you want to quit to the
Yes,
career
I sure
mode?
am.
Single shop. Options. Difficulty. Current value. Controls. Gyroscope. Difficulty. Current value. Controls. Current value. Gyroscope. Touch.
Touch.
Difficulty. Current value. Medium. Controls. Current value. Touch.
Okay, there we go. Finally. Okay. So there's a little bit of touch sensitivity, like, you know, what I was talking about where it would cut things off. But when I was going through the menu, like, I don't know if it's a thing where you have to hit exactly at the very exact same time. I was trying to, you know, use my 2 thumbs or 2 fingers to go into that options because I wanted to change back to touch controls over gyroscope. But it kept either going back to the difficulty setting or somehow, and I don't ask me how, but for a couple of times it was actually, you know, I go to options and then I would go to controls, but then it would go to like easy or medium, like or it seemed like it was going almost like where I was going single race because it was actually saying like one of the tracks. So I have no idea. But let me describe what happens with the gyroscope mode. So it is not just tilting left or right to steer. It actually, the bike does not auto accelerate, so it is definitely a lot more like advanced as far as the way you have to control. So yes, you hold the phone in landscape, but and you tilt left and right to steer. But when I started that race, he's like, get going or whatever, because I was just sitting there. I'm like, huh, okay. So what you actually have to do is to accelerate, you have to tilt your phone more so that the screen is facing away from you. So like you're tilting it or kind of rotating it forward and then tilting it more back towards you, you know, where the screen is facing up or more towards you. Then you're slowing down. So you're kind of having to tilt. It feels sort of weird, and you have to hold the phone in kind of a strange way. You know, I mean, I could see where, like, if you held one finger down, or, you know, I mean, I think it would work maybe a little better if you auto accelerated, because it really feels weird, especially when you have like some of these like S curves, like, you know, one curve after another going, you know, one way, then the other way, then back. What happens is, like, I'm tilting it to the right or to the left, but then I want to kind of tilt it forward to keep going, but if I tilt it too far forward, I'm going too fast, or I'm, you know, if I'm tilting it too far back, I almost stop. It just felt weird to me, kind of. And like I said, you might think totally opposite, but that's just my opinion. For a little while, it did seem like in the gyroscope controls, like if I mastered the turning a little bit better, like especially if I led into the turns a little bit faster earlier, that I might be able to
Difficulty. Current value. Medium. Career mode.
that I might be able to get maybe not slow down as much because I can more, I'm controlling both the speed and the turning a little bit more fine detail. At least I don't know. I mean, I like the game. Like I said, it's really seems kind of similar to like your audio rally racing or your audio speed. Similar type of thing, just a different type of vehicle. We got motorcycles instead of off-road or future cars. But there are a few things where, like I said, being low vision, I figured out a few things that it maybe would have taken me a bit more time to figure out or to understand well in the way things are presented to you audibly. It works. I think if you have no vision whatsoever and you're just relying on audio, you're probably going to have to work a little bit harder to really understand, like I said, with some of the audio cues or... when he said, I forget, oh no, he says now, that's what it was. Like, there's a couple times where you go into a corner and he's like, now, okay, but am I going left? Am I going right? You just have to pick a direction, and then when you hear the beeping in either ear, if you hear it in the left ear, you want to veer more to the right and vice versa. But some of that could be maybe cleaned up a little bit. But like I said, I'm really, it's really cool to see all these different types of racing games be available. Because, for regular consoles and even PC, there are, several racing games available. And it's pretty cool to see, we've got bikes, we've got off-road. I don't think we have the future cars anymore because, like I said, I think audio speed is no longer, at least currently, no longer in the App Store since iOS 11. But that is, that is a quick look here. Let me see if I...
Career mode.
No?
Select a class. 125cc
Okay, that's not what I meant to do.
Career mode.
But, like I said, the interface looks very similar to the other ones made by that developer. But Audio Moto Championship. It is available in the iOS App Store right now. I want to say, I know it's a little bit over $10. I can't remember if it was like close to 15. I did pay full price for it because, again, it's one of those things like, okay, we've got a developer making some pretty decent high-end, racing. They're adding visuals. They're adding audio. So it's another developer actually making accessible games with some depth to them. So I definitely want to support that. I know some people are going to freak out when they hear, "What? I have to spend over $10 for a game?" Well, sighted people do it all the time, and definitely if this sounds interesting to you, give it a shot. Support them because I think you'll get a lot of replayability out of this because it seems like there's a lot of tracks. There's just going through the bikes that I went through. There's a lot of bikes to unlock, and all that. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. Follow me on Twitter at BGFH79. And until next time, I will talk to you guys again later.